Why am I now suddenly bullish, or at least giving, I wouldn't say that I'm personally bullish, but I'm saying I gotta call a ball, I gotta call a strike, and I've changed my mind on XRP.
These are well-known hedge funds, trading desks, market makers. It gives them a one-stop shop venue
in the Ripple ecosystem, and Aave already has the biggest pool for RL USD.
I think the XRP community, they really are a bit of a cult. They are dedicated people, and rightfully so.
We've seen estimates from the players like major consulting firms estimate there's $10 trillion trapped.
So look, if you've been sleeping on XRP, it's time to wake the hell up.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I'll be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
What's up, good glitches? Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to Let It Sub. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. Don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button. We got XRP creeping back up, currently right around $3.18. We got X Anderson to pop off, Watcher Guru. If someone told me this was an April Fool's joke, I would have believed it. Justin, Venmo, and PayPal users can now send money to the US government to help pay down the 36.6 trillion national debt. Cointelegraph latest prime brokers like Hidden Road are helping unlock trillions in institutional trades by bridging TradeFi and crypto, says Ripple. Big Brad, Garland House.
Crypto in 1 minute. A prime broker is really a one-stop shop that allows all kinds of different asset managers, whether these are well-known hedge funds, trading desks, market makers. It gives them a one-stop shop venue to trade and clear everything from digital assets, derivatives, swaps, all kinds of different assets. And these guys are doing trillions of dollars of trades. Historically, those have been really owned by the traditional commercial banks, the JP Morgans, the Goldman Sachs. Banks now don't do, well, new players like Hidden Road, a company Ripple bought recently, is new to this space, and they're growing very quickly by serving that same market, but also including digital assets as part of the mix. Having a well-capitalized and a super strong balance sheet player like Hidden Road is allowing more institutions to come into these asset classes against a well-capitalized counterparty, and that is prime brokers bringing people into crypto in one.
Built for institutions, built for banks, built for payments, built to move all the money, all the value. Paul Barron, what you don't know about XRP, Aave, has to happen. Aave expanded to the XRP ledger. Get ready for XRP DeFi.
What is the likelihood of having XRP and Solana within the Aave ecosystem?
Wrapping these assets in having them on EVM, that's the kind of like a short-term, I would say, path. But I would like to see, as part of my kind of idea of having Aave everywhere, seeing Aave also down the line on Solana and in the Ripple ecosystem. And Aave already has the biggest pool for RL USD. So that has been a really significant accomplishment.
That is alone would probably supercharge what you guys are doing in terms of just exposure.
DAI, Digital Asset Buy on X, they've lost the anti-XRP Ripple propaganda war. Nobody saw the XRP army coming. This was all a show. And if you fell for it, you're a clown. Eventually, all the XRP haters like Altcoin Clown Daily will come around.
Right here, at the very beginning of 2018, we've been talking about cryptocurrency, and long-term subscribers may remember that Altcoin Daily, for lack of a better word, was a hater of XRP for a very long time because it is more centralized than Bitcoin. I think it's more centralized than Ethereum, although that's not quite known how centralized Ethereum is. They keep that a little bit more secret. But why am I now suddenly bullish, or at least giving, I wouldn't say that I'm personally bullish, but I'm saying I gotta call a ball, I gotta call a strike, and I've changed my mind on XRP. The reason that for such a long time I was bearish on XRP, you could say it started in 2018, but really, especially, it started right around here when Ripple got sued by the SEC for a very, very long time. Even for years and years, I said there was better opportunities. I said, why would you want to invest in an asset that is currently being sued by the United States regulator? I think there's better opportunities out there. So again, Altcoin Daily started their channel right around here. For years and years, I just thought there was better opportunities. It was at the end, it was right around here that the SEC dropped their lawsuit against XRP, against Ripple, and it was at the very end of 2024, summer end, that I said, you know what, the circumstances have changed, the environment, the crypto environment regulatorily has changed, so my opinion should change along with it. And that's the beauty of subscribing to Altcoin Daily, being a multi-year subscriber. And the XRP community, I admire you, the XRP community. You never lost faith.
I think the XRP community, they really are a bit of a cult. They are dedicated people, and rightfully so. There are a lot of XRP wallets, I think more than 6 million out there. So we know there's pent-up demand to tap into XRP in a more traditional Wall Street wrapper. Now,
so assuming my investing thesis plays out, which is I believe Bitcoin will continue to go up in 2025, I think we can make it to around $140,000, $150,000 per coin minimum, and maybe we go higher. I'd love that. But assuming my investing thesis plays out, I also believe products or coins with product market fit will benefit, especially those coins under the Donald Trump pro-America crypto future. XRP is made in America.
Just don't fall for the media manipulation. You know what's coming. They know what's coming, and they can't stop it. XRP hidden in plain sight. The fudsters are starting to FOMO. XAIF crypto, if you're sleeping on XRP, it's time to wake the hell up. The sleeping giant is rising, about to flip ETH, XRP to 10. It's just the beginning. Institutional, bank, enterprise, FOMO is hitting.
So look, if you've been sleeping on XRP, it's time to wake the hell up. This isn't just another token, this is infrastructure. This is a once in a generation asymmetric bet on how money's gonna move in the future. But let me keep it real. If Bitcoin runs to 150K, I think we see $4 to $5 in XRP. So anyways, guys, now is not the time to be sleeping on XRP. We are literally impending the ATH breakout on Bitcoin and ATH breakout on XRP. This could be a monumental move that could easily double your money in a short amount of time if XRP goes from the current price from about $220 upwards of $4 to $6 per coin. I'm currently banking on this.
In other news, Franklin man charged with stealing 10 million plus in cash crypto from George Jones' widow, and it looks like they were after them XRP baggies. The granddaughter discovered 400,000 in cash was missing from the safe, along with the Ledger wallet, which contained approximately 5.5 million units of XRP, the standard, based on the affidavit. Since each token was reportedly valued around 210 on the date of the theft, that was around 11 million worth of crypto at the time. The total value of the stolen crypto has increased 17 million as of Friday, July 25th. Don't let nobody know about your crypto and your crypto holdings. They want those baggies by any means necessary. Meanwhile, Swift has a 6% failing rate and some report up to 11%. XRP fixes this.
I'm always amazed. Swift has a reported error rate of 6%. Imagine if 6 out of every 100 Google searches you did had a failed result. That's a crazy statement. We have an observer to our board of directors who's a CFO of a Fortune 50 company. He actually said in their experience, they do a lot of cross-border transactions. He said to us that they see an 11% error rate. Now again, this isn't to say that these aren't correctable. It's human intervention is required, and it slows things down and obviously has costs associated with that. Most impactful is the trapped liquidity that is inherent in the cross-border, in the correspondent banking network. We've seen estimates from the players like major consulting firms estimate there's $10 trillion trapped in accounts around the world, enabling the current correspondent banking infrastructure. To the extent we can make that more efficient, we can dramatically change even the economics of many different payment companies, banks, and again, making this more efficient for global commerce, making more capital available to put to work to banks' core mission, not to pre-fund and have the dynamics associated with that.
Get ready for XRP. Total domination. BTC was just a beta test coin. Meanwhile, bullish, Bitcoin is freedom money and will make life better for every American. Senator Cynthia Lummis waited to get a hold of the true standard, XRP.
We got a new poll And it shows 25% of Republican men do invest in crypto. 16% of Democrat men invest in crypto. Why? That's interesting, isn't it? Why does crypto appeal to men, conservative men?
Well, the interesting thing there is why does it appeal to Republicans more than Democrats? It's freedom money. That's why. A person can be truly a sovereign individual if they own Bitcoin. It is digital gold. They can transact with people all over the world. It's very important if you're in a country with a corrupt government, such as Venezuela. You can transact around the world in Bitcoin without your government's involvement. So I get why Republicans in particular are more bought into the notion of Bitcoin and digital assets. Why men and not women? That one I can't answer. I'm certainly of a mind to believe that digital assets are going to make life better. It's going to make it easier to transact, faster and cheaper. And usually women who are in charge of the house checkbook want to do things faster and cheaper. So I want to encourage other women, look at digital assets.
Okay.
Bitcoin is outdated technology. XRP 1,000 times faster, 1,000 times more efficient is the real store of value. DCENT wallets. Meet the DCENT team in real life at Government Official, co-hosting with Uniswap, Kyber Network, and Kaya Chain. We're uniting with the Web3 fam and a night of the real connections, good vibes, and collective energy. Sky High Web3 Community Night. DCENT, Uniswap, Kyber. Speaking of DCENT, link in the description. Unmatched security perfected with fingerprint technology. Get yourself an exclusive XRP bags discount on the single pack, as well as the double pack. Not your keys, not your crypto. Supports the most popular mainnets, including Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, and more. 84 mainnets, 4,600 plus cryptocurrencies. Not your keys, not your crypto. DCENT wallets. Take a look at the altcoin season index while XRP gets set for the next move. Currently at a 47. We need to be above a 75 for it to be a full-blown altcoin season. Still waiting on alt season to return to its peak at around a 98, 99, 100. Common sense crypto XRP eventually will price out retail forever. I'm giving you a heads up now that Flare will emerge as the next financial freedom asset, and there is not one effing reason in the world why you cannot become a Flare whale while the price is still around 2 cents. Future retail will not be able to afford XRP, and shortly after that, they'll be priced out of Flare as well. Let me know down below. Bagman bag ladies, are you holding some Flare bags? Galaxy, BTC, time to look at XRP. We've been looking, we've been stacking, we've been holding. Just a few days ago, we broke the all-time highs, and now we're testing the support. Next time it breaks 330, the real party begins. We'll see you on the moon. Jack the Rippler, there will not be a pullback like in the past. I've had to repeat this, and I said it a few weeks ago. You will not see XRP at a very low price anymore. The trains already left the station en route to the moon. XRP punking instead of getting a $4 to $5 this weekend. We had a healthy correction. Tapped into the red zone, which previously acted as resistance. Now XRP has turned that into support level. Let's hope we can get a $4 to $5 by the end of July. Thought we could do 8, but again, who knows? Mustache, altcoins. Looks like the total market cap chart wants to rip upwards. Not like in 2021, but like in 2017. Best parabolic phase in 8 years is imminent. At Grad Crypto, weekly target above $3.30 XRP. Our objective for bullish continuation. And the longer they take, the higher we keep climbing on that XRP. Rich list, top 10% holder, 2,435 XRP. Top 1% holder, 50,171 XRP. The top 0.1% holder, 359,954 XRP. More of those bags beat when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed.
Big bags.
We'll catch you up here on the mothership. BYOB. Bring your own bags, be your own bank, be your own boss. And don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button and support your XRP OG fam. We've been holding it down since 2019 and never wavered. Thousands of XRP videos, hundreds of XRP songs. We'll see you at the tippy top. All the money, all the value. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
Welcome to the party. This a moon party. Hey, this a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. This a moon party. Welcome to the party, we don't play around here.